Once upon a time, in distant lands, there was a peaceful village surrounded by lush green hills. The people of this village lived in harmony and benefited from the bounty of nature. Every morning, a young boy would wake up with the first light of the sun. His name was Finnian. Finnian loved exploring nature and learned the secrets of nature from the village's wise elder. Finnian would wake up every morning with the same rituals. The first thing he did was open his window and greet the first light of the sun. Finnian said, "Good morning nature, good morning birds, good morning flowers." Finnian didn't just love nature, he also had a deep respect for it. He would touch the flowers with his small hands, listen to the chirping of the birds, and find peace in the shade of the trees. He would wander the forests around the village for hours, trying to uncover the mysteries of nature. Finnian's best friend Emily also loved nature. They would go on adventures in the forest together, discovering various plants and animals. Emily admired Finnian's courage and love for nature. Every day, they would learn new things together and share what they had learned with their families when they returned to the village. One day, while Finnian and Emily were walking in the forest, they saw a bright, golden light. The light was coming from deep within the forest and had a dazzling glow. Finnian's curiosity grew even more. They decided to consult the wise elder about the source of the light. Finnian and Emily ran to the elder's hut. They knocked on the door and entered excitedly. Finnian said, "Grandpa, we saw a bright light in the forest." "What could it be?" Grandpa stroked his beard thoughtfully and took a deep breath. Grandpa said, "Ah, children. The light you saw is based on an ancient legend. It comes from a magical crystal hidden deep within the forest. This crystal has the power to maintain the balance of nature. However, there is a creature that guards the crystal. Only someone with a pure heart can reach the crystal." Finnian's eyes sparkled. Finnian said, "Grandpa, we will find that crystal and bring it to our village." Finnian and Emily gathered their courage and set out. Along the way, they encountered many obstacles. First, they reached deep valleys. Looking down into the depths of the valley, they felt a bit scared but gathered their courage, took a deep breath, and set out to cross the valley. "We must cross this valley," they muttered to themselves. As they walked along the narrow path on the edge of the valley, they took careful steps. The stones under their feet occasionally became slippery, disrupting their balance. But Finnian and Emily regained their balance each time and continued on their way. When they successfully crossed to the other side of the valley, they took a deep breath, tired but happy. After the valley, they came across a fast-flowing river. The water roared, and cold droplets hung in the air. Emily said, "This water is very cold, but we need to cross it." They looked for a way to cross the river. They found a few large stones and tried to jump from one stone to another to get across. They carefully stepped onto each stone, making great efforts not to lose their balance. When they successfully crossed to the other side of the river, their feet were soaking wet but they had big smiles on their faces. After crossing the river, they saw a dark cave. The inside of the cave was pitch black, and a cold wind was blowing from within. Finnian and Emily shivered a little but did not lose their determination. Finnian said, "The darkness doesn't scare us, because light awaits us." They ventured into the depths of the cave. They advanced by feeling their way to see ahead. The echoes in the cave made each of their steps more pronounced. Finally, they reached the end of the cave and the place where the magical crystal was located. A bright, golden light illuminated everything. A large and impressive creature stood next to the crystal. The creature looked at Finnian and Emily and spoke, looking deep into their eyes. Creature said, "Who are these little people?" Finnian, a bit hesitant but determined, replied. Finnian said, "We are Finnian and Emily. We want to take the crystal to bring peace and abundance to our village." The creature sensed the purity in Finnian and Emily's hearts and their connection to nature. The determination and sincerity in their eyes impressed the creature. Creature said, "Are your hearts pure? Is your love for nature genuine?" Emily, "Yes, we love nature very much, and we need this crystal to save our village." The creature saw the sincerity and courage in Finnian and Emily. Creature said, "Your hearts are pure. You can take the crystal and return to your village. But remember, the power of this crystal requires responsibility. You must use it not just for your village but also to maintain the balance of nature. When Finnan and Emily stepped forward to take the crystal, the creature extended the staff in its hand to them. It gave the staff to Finnan and said, "This staff will guide you as you carry the crystal's power to your village. Use it well and protect the balance of nature." Finnan and Emily gently took the crystal and set off towards their village. Along the way, they marveled even more at the beauty of nature. With each step, they felt nature speaking to them and giving them strength. With the staff's power, they overcame obstacles more easily and quickly emerged from the depths of the forest. When Finnan and Emily reached their village, everyone welcomed them with great joy. The crystal's power revitalized the nature around the village, the trees became greener, and the flowers more colorful. The villagers held a grand celebration. Everyone celebrated Finnan and Emily's bravery and love for nature. Villagers said, "Thank you, Finnan and Emily, for saving our village." During the celebrations, the grandpa appeared and looked at Finnan, saying, "Finnan, I am proud of you for using the staff's power wisely. But remember, this is just the beginning. We have much more work to do to preserve the balance of nature." Finnan and Emily were honored as the heroes of the village. From that day on, their love for nature and bravery became a legend in their village. Everyone who heard their story rediscovered their own love for nature. As Finnan and Emily basked in the pride of bringing peace and prosperity to their village, the grandpa handed them a box. Inside the box were an old map and a strange key. Grandpa said, "This will guide you on your next adventure." The map shows the doors to other mysteries of nature. The key can open doors that only those with pure hearts like yours can unlock. Remember, there are many more secrets to discover and balances to protect in this world. Excitedly, Finnan and Emily opened the map and saw various symbols and signs. They realized this new adventure would lead them to unknown lands and new discoveries. Finnan said, "Emily, this is just the beginning. We have many more journeys ahead to discover the secrets of nature and the power of the crystal." Emily said, "Yes, Finnan, together we will be the guardians of nature and maintain its balance." With hope in their hearts for the future of their village, Finnan and Emily set off with the map and key in hand. They eagerly anticipated discovering the new adventures nature had in store for them. The story of Finnan and Emily became a tale passed down through generations, emphasizing the importance of love for nature, bravery, and purity of heart. However, this was just the beginning. They had much more to do to uncover the mysteries of nature and the secrets of the crystals. Who knows what awaited them in their new adventures?